If you guys are in print on demand, you know that creating winning designs is going to be the fastest way to get more sales for your e-commerce business. But the second best way is by creating a highly optimized listing. And that's what we're talking about today. So if you guys are new to my channel, my name's Ben. I talk about building side hustles, namely e-commerce and print on demand. And in this video, I'm just going to go over what I've been doing to optimize my Etsy and Amazon Seller Central listings using PlaceIt. So mainly we're focused on creating better mockups for our main image, our secondary imagery, and recently I've also been adding video to my listing. So in this example today, we're going to go over Etsy, but the same service can be used with pretty much any e-commerce platform that you guys are selling on. So with that being said, we're going to hop right in. I'm going to show you guys a few examples and show you what it looks like after I've gone through this process. And this is exactly what I'm doing to optimize my listings right now and just slowly working through them. So as we see here on Etsy, guys, you know, the biggest thing is more and more people are shifting online. And one of the biggest things, especially with apparel, we know there's higher return rates. So they are more and more focused on seeing the product ahead of time in as many different angles or ways as possible. And that's why it is so important to create very high-end mock-ups that we can do, explain pretty much the story about our product through these images. And so the kind of challenge that we have as print-on-demand sellers is that we are using normally kind of the big players to create mock-ups for us. Since we're not holding the inventory, which is great, we're relying on Printful or Printify to create mock-ups. And as you guys see here, I'm going to show you my example store. You know, these aren't bad. They don't look horrible. But if we were to click into this listing, for example, this I think came from Printful. I can't remember off the top of my head, but we have a couple really, really basic flat shots and a size guide. And to me, this isn't anything special, and especially once we look at some of the more competitive niches. So you guys can see here on this search, tortoise t-shirt, I'm number 3 for the organic rank, which I'm probably showing there because I'm logged into this account. But my point is, it's not a big deal when we're not in a really competitive space. But if we look at a more competitive space, we want to make sure that we're optimizing as best as possible. Even if we can capture an extra 1 or 2% of traffic, that could be huge. And then we multiply that across all of our listings, that's going to be more sales overall. So anyway, not to belabor the point, but moral of the story is people are looking for as many images as they can, and that's going to take friction out of the buying process. So we want to spend the time on this. So that's kind of where PlaceIt comes in. Now, if you guys aren't aware of PlaceIt, I've known about them for a while. I've been experimenting with them over the last couple months. But they have over 32,000 different mockups that you can use. And now they also have video mockups. And that's just kind of a fraction of what they're doing. They also have like an online t-shirt design maker. You can make logos. We're not going to cover that stuff in this video, but we're going to talk about the mockups for t-shirts and then also the video t-shirt mockups. So I just want to point out before we hop into this video any further, guys, this is a paid service. They do have some stuff for free, but if you guys do elect to pay for it, I believe it's $15 a month. I do have a coupon code for 15% off. So if that's something you guys are interested in, there's a link to that down below. And if you use it, thank you. You're buying me a cup of coffee. So I appreciate that. But without further ado, let's get into this. So what I'm going to show you guys is a few examples of creating t-shirt mockups. I'm going to create a video for my Etsy listing here, and then I'm going to show you guys the final results. But mainly I want to show how easy this is and my process for going about this. So first things first, we're going to create a better looking main image for this. And I'm looking for something that's gonna, number 1, be engaging in search, so that's gonna pop a little bit more. Number 2, something that's kind of more relevant to my theme. And number 3 is I normally want to create something that has a lifestyle component to it, that has another person's face in it, because people are attracted to seeing other people's faces, right? Maybe they see themselves in that image, whatever it is. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm gonna go to mockups and then t-shirts here. And again, guys, doesn't really matter what product you have, you're probably going to find a good looking mockup for it. The nice thing about PlaceIt is that they have a ton of filters over here. So really depending on what you're selling, you know, what you're looking for, you can pretty much filter through everything from gender, age, ethnicity, and then different tags. Now in this case, we're selling kind of a sea turtle shirt. So I'm going to look for something that's related to the beach or summer. So if I go over here, I'm going to filter by summer. And I already have one in mind, but you guys can pretty much go through these and look for things that are going to work for your store. So I think the one I'm looking for is here on page 5. And yeah, so I'm going to use for my main image this gal right here. So I'm going to click on this, And I just want to show you guys, this is a very, very easy process. Obviously, I'm taking a little bit more time doing this video, but if you guys were doing this and just cranking these out, it's probably going to take you 5 minutes to maybe create 3 or 4 mockups and a video for your listing. So once this loads, all we need to do is go ahead and upload our design from our device. So let me go ahead and do that. So we're going to use the same turtle design. Now while this is uploading, guys, and we can also kind of resize or adjust this. One question I get on this stuff is, how do I know the product that is on PlaceIt's the same as what I'm selling on my Etsy store? Well, the short answer is you don't. You just need to try to use your best judgment. Find something that's not going to confuse potential shoppers. So that's why I have a basic t-shirt like this. And then normally I stick with just kind of the core colors. So in this case, I just want to do a simple black design. We can also add text, resize, add a logo to it. But for the sake of this video, guys, this is it. So now what I would do is go ahead and hit download. Now I've already downloaded this image, but the other nice thing is with PlaceIt is that sometimes we need to resize the images, and rather than having to download and then open up Photoshop or another tool to resize, we can actually hit download. And what's going to happen is this is now going to appear in our downloads widget. And PlaceIt has a built-in resizer. Now I know for Etsy specifically, we have to resize our images to be, I believe, 2000 pixels by 2000 pixels. And so the nice thing is I can literally go here, hit crop resize, and that's going to open up a window in which I can essentially just resize this image. So for the sake of time in this video, I'm going to resize this image. I'm also going to grab 2 or 3 more for our listing, and then I'm going to meet you guys back for 1 second, and we're going to go over how to make a video as well. So I'll see you guys in 1 sec. All right, guys, so now it's on to making the video mockup. Now I like these because I've seen more and more in terms of Amazon and Etsy, there's been more of a focus on adding video to listings. Now, I don't know how this affects your search results or how you show in search results on Etsy, but what I do know and what I've seen from experience is that if you're one of the earlier adopters to these new programs or new things that they're adding, it normally is only going to help you in terms of sales and placement in search, etc. So I've seen this on Amazon, and now this is happening on Etsy, and so it's something that if you guys have the time and bandwidth, I would definitely recommend hopping on this and starting to create video content. So very easy to do, but we go to videos, t-shirt videos, and then we just need to do the exact same process. So we just need to find something that we want to use. I am going to do this one right here, and very similar to just the standard mockup, we just need to upload that design. So let's go ahead and upload that same design, and we're going to adjust it. We can choose a different color if we want for this. I'm just going to stick with the same for simplicity's sake. This black one, and it should load a preview. Now while that's loading, guys, a few other things. You can also add audio, and as you see down here, you can add multiple different clips. So if we wanted to, we could add a secondary one. Normally for the sake of what I'm doing, because I have so many listings, I try to keep it simple, so I'll normally just do something basic like this. Then we just need to hit play all, and that'll give us an option to download this. Now, I already have this downloaded, so I'm going to go ahead and upload all of this stuff to my listing and show you guys the final result. All right, guys, so I have just uploaded 3 new mockups and our video to our listing. So the final result is pretty much we went from having this very basic listing with just our basic images and size guide. That's pretty much it. Nothing crazy. And remember, this is what it looked like here in search, so it didn't really stand out or pop out. No lifestyle, none of that stuff. And what we've done is turned it into this awesome listing. So we can see that we have an awesome main image that's relevant to our niche. It also showcases the product and has that lifestyle element. Then we've added a video, which you guys can see here is showing as the number 2 position. So Etsy's definitely favoring these in terms of the listing. And we've also added a couple other kind of additional imagery or images just to showcase, maybe this as a gift for a couple that's into turtles or whatever it is, or just in different settings and on some of our different colored products. And if we look, just going back to search really quick, if I refresh this, hopefully it'll show up right here. So we can see that now we have something that, in my opinion, stands out a little bit more. Now, maybe to you guys, this wasn't the right image, but I guarantee if you guys spend some time and actually go through PlaceIt, you're gonna find something that really stands out to you for your niche, for your design, whatever it is. But the big thing here is that PlaceIt gives us the option to create something unique and different that's actually gonna stand out in terms of search, and hopefully get more people to click onto our listing. So there you guys have it. That is kind of how I go through this process. I'm going through this on all of my Etsy and Seller Central listings and just trying to find ways to optimize and just do a 1% tweak that's going to help me get more sales volume when it comes to my e-commerce and print on demand listings. So let me know if you guys have used PlaceIt, if you like it, if there's any other tools out there that you guys are using or finding success with, and I will hopefully report back on kind of the results of using this over an extended period of time. I've already seen an uptick on some of my listings that do have video specifically placed on them, so I will continue to report back, but I hope you guys got some value out of that, and let me know what you think down below in the comments. So we will see you guys in the next video. Cheers.